it going, everybody, and welcome back to Battlegrounds Game Center. I am Patrick, and today we are back playing some more Conquest with Kyle.
With a real treat today,
too. Very real treat.
I'm real excited for this.
I've got Yoroni, everybody, and I've been working non-stop to get it out to you as soon as possible. Now, we are only playing a 1,600-point game today.
That's close enough.
I don't have everything, and I'm kind of waiting until the rest of it comes out before I really fill in the whole army. I'm waiting for the yokai, the origami warriors. Everything that's coming looks awesome. Everything we have right now is also awesome, and I cannot wait to show you how they play.
I'm going to make random anime references throughout this whole video.
So, funny enough, I don't really watch a lot of anime. I mean, I do
You went to Japan!
Yeah.
Don't you? Never mind. Maybe that's wrong.
I went to Japan for other reasons.
I shouldn't stereotype so hard, I guess.
I'm more of a Godzilla fan.
That's fair. That's what it is.
So,
yeah.
So, I went to Japan for some of that. But anyways, and Tokyo Sea, which is amazing, by the way. So if you ever go to Japan and you want to try a new, it was amazing. But if you want to try a new Disney experience, if you like Disney, Tokyo Disney Sea is one of the best parks.
Really?
Yeah, it's completely unique to Japan, and it's awesome.
I've seen YouTube videos of like Disney Japan and stuff, and like what they do differently there. But that sounds cool.
But that is our weeaboo moment.
That's our weeaboo moment. The first of many in this video. So.
Probably. I actually totally forgot about all the jokes I was gonna make, but they'll come back.
They'll come back to you. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So this is an all-brute army. Another big unique thing about them, though, is they don't use your typical command cards like all the rest of the armies do, where you have a character in a regiment and they have their own specific command cards. They have these things called ideals, which are specific to the type of Oni that you have. However, any ideal can activate any Oni.
Let you be really flexible, and instead of having to line up your whole turn, like I want to go with this unit first and then this unit next, you get to be flexible, right?
Exactly.
So,
and I still might line up my turn how I want, because if you activate a specific unit with their ideal that they match, they get buffs. So you still kind of want to match it, but it does give you the flexibility. Like,
you're not locked
I lost
into it.
Yeah, I lost that unit, so I'm going to pivot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of ways to still get the benefits, even if you don't use the right cards. So there's a lot of tricks with this army.
It seems like making sure that those buffs go out is where you get the power from the army. Because when I bet if you're, and this is how it felt in the one game so far, we still have more games to play, but like when you're not getting those buffs that you get for using the right type of card, like you're not hitting as hard, right? You're not as durable. So.
That being said, I will make mistakes with this because this is only my second time playing.
I think that I'm going to make mistakes. So with my army that I've played already a few times.
I got my rules right here, and I will be referencing this a lot.
It's a brand new army, right? Like, and I think this goes across the board with any kind of tabletop game. The brand new rules for a brand new army, like it's always going to be played a little bit off until we really start to understand it. So
right.
But that's part of the fun of the game, isn't it?
And when I first saw them, I was like, oh, there's my main army.
Yeah.
Because I have the Wadroon, and I've never painted them.
You haven't? No.
And I got these done in 2 months.
Yeah.
Granted, it's only 20 models.
Busted those out.
Yes.
And those look great, Patrick. I think you did
I wanted to have a unique style for the army, all of the different regiments having their own unique look, because they are different, entities that have come together in harmony-ish. So their lore is pretty interesting too. You got to look into it. I'm not going to go over all that right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're going to get started.
Your army has lore?
Yes, my army has lore.
My army is just dudes on horses.
You're like 100 kingdoms.
I guess, but look, we just go around and we round up horses and we round up dudes.
A lot of horses.
And we put those dudes on horses.
In a church.
And I guess there's a church somewhere. Yeah, we'll get the angel out one day. Maybe.
So yes, I am playing against 100 kingdoms.
We got my 100 kingdoms today. With only 1,600 points, I had to cut out a little bit from my normal list, but we've still got a lot more than you. I think that's also the theme of Yoroni, where they're all brutes and kind of powerful but you're an elite army, right? So I mean, I may have quite a fair bit more than you. I mean, because that's all you have, and I'm sure the people on camera will see in a moment. But I mean, I've got a whole box of stuff not even on the table yet. So I think I cover double your square footage.
And speaking of covering square footage, we are doing a square map.
Yeah.
It's a 4x4 map, so it is a little bit tighter. With a smaller point game, and also get everything on camera and just have a quicker game to show off all of the different and cool things.
4x4 is fine.
Yeah.
So
we are playing Maelstrom, which is one of the missions in the book, where we have a 3-inch objective on the middle, and then we have 2 6-inch objectives on the sides, and you'll score 1 point for controlling the middle, 2 points for controlling the sides.
Nice and
easy.
Pretty straightforward, but still, not just to kill each other.
And first to 8 points will win, or first to lose all their army or whatever. So before we get started, why don't you go ahead and run down what you've brought today?
For my first warband, we have the Noble Lord, right? Just normal, straight up Noble Lord. He's going to be my warlord, one of my warlords.
Oh, I'll be dueling him.
He's going to be attached to the unit of 24 household guard, dudes with halberds. He's bringing a reinforced block of 36 men at arms.
That's a lot of men with arms.
72 arms.
Yeah.
In total. No character attached to them.
Maybe 73 in there somewhere.
Maybe 73 in there somewhere. You might see one dude missing an arm in there. Don't ask questions.
71.
He brings with him the unit of 3 noble squires to run up the board early. And then he also has a unit of 4 household knights. And then my second warband is the Imperial Officer as my dynastic ally, giving me access to his ability to give Vanguard to an infantry unit every turn, which will help me get up the board. He brings the Mercenary Crossbowmen, and then the 24 block of dudes with long swords. But that's my list that I'm bringing today. So we got a lot of bodies, a lot more than you. Hopefully it's going to stick around.
So for the Yoroni today, I have 3 warbands. The first one starting with my warlord, the Daimyo. He's going to be in a unit with 2 Oni and 1 Tengubushi.
Wait a second.
What?
Those are different units.
Who could have thunk?
What is this?
So that is my warlord's unit of 4 bodies, just big old bodies together.
Big sumo wrestlers.
And then I got 2 more regiments, identical regiments of 2 Oni and 1 Tengubushi as well. And then for my next regiment, I have the character an Ayuban. He is with the Kami...
You're stuck with this one. You picked this army, buddy. This is why I picked dude with sword army, not Horoyo, Hayabushi, Uzumaki, Bleach, Naruto, yada yada.
I'm so sorry.
I'm running out of anime
I will get
titles.
it eventually. You know what's funny? It's when I'm not on camera, I could do it perfectly.
You can, yeah.
But I have the next unit with the Ayuban and 2 Kami Ayakashi, which are the big sumo wrestler dudes. And then my final warband is going to be a regiment with the Kitsune Bakasu.
I know that one. I know that word.
Yeah.
That's a fox.
Yes,
I know that because of Baby Metal. That's the only reason.
So she is going to be joining a unit of 2 Kappa.
Cops?
And then a final regiment of just 2 Tengu Ayakashi, which are the archers. And I need to get more of them because they're really cool.
I didn't know what 90% of those words meant. I am ready to roll for supremacy for the first turn.
I have one more thing.
I really want to play Conquest,
I know,
though.
but I would be remiss if I didn't mention we got a sponsor!
We did get a sponsor.
Yes.
That's really exciting. Yeah. And it looks like a really cool product, too.
Thank you, Tabletop Titans, for sponsoring our videos. And if you guys are interested in checking out their products, I will have the link in the description below. Their Titans terrain is really cool, pop-up terrain, easy to store, cost-effective, ready to get to the table right away.
I don't have quite as cool of a basement as you, without nearly as much of the cool knickknacks that you do to create such wonderful boards, right? So the pop-up terrain actually seems like perfect for someone like me who hasn't been able to invest in a full home setup, but I have a table I can play on, and I just need some terrain, right? That's really where I'm at. And that seems like a great entry point.
So you just need a few
I'm looking forward
boards.
to playing with it and then looking into getting some myself maybe.
And if you want to check out an unboxing video I did, I'll have that link in the description as well on the video. And if you're interested in picking up any of their products, please go ahead and use the product code Battlegrounds whenever you're checking out so that we get recognized as sending it over, or hit our affiliate link in the description below. We really appreciate it. But on to the game, finally. Sorry. We're getting there. Let's play.
One more thing. We're going to play Conquest.
We're going to play Conquest.
Yeah, we're going to play Conquest now. Yeah.
All right, so.
Actually, I'm going to go over my whole list again.
Round 1.
Round 1, okay. This is my favorite round because...
I don't do anything.
Oh, look, I go. It's my turn. Oh wow.
I don't even have to roll.
You don't have to, yeah, right?
Because I'm like medium.
That's the thing about the Yoroni is everything's medium, right?
Now, one of the cool things is the Ayuban and the Kami and stuff, they have flank. So I can bring them on in addition to my choice and my roll.
That's nice. That's helpful.
So just like
yeah.
I might do that. I might not. We'll see.
So for turn 1 for me, I have 2 light units: the mercenary crossbowmen and the mounted squires.
Hold on. Where's your first?
Oh, the coin! I get the coin.
Yeah, because you're first.
Is this like? Can I
it's
like?
Metal.
It is. That's like.
That sounds great.
This could hurt somebody. Honestly.
I mean, you could probably.
Yeah. Do you think like? Is this like 1 Bitcoin? Maybe.
I wish it was 1 Bitcoin.
1 Bitcoin, you're right.
I wouldn't have to work.
Yeah, true. So I've got my 2 light units to start out with. I'm going to choose for my my crossbowmen to come on automatically. Then we're going to roll for the mounted squires. We need a 4 or less for lights in the round 1, I think.
Sure.
So those are going to be coming in. So I build my command stack.
Oh no.
Yeah. Ooh, Pat, I might have more cards than you.
Cool.
Mount the Squires are going to go first. All right, so they're going to...
I will say this is kind of a benefit for being an all-brute army, because I can just see your initial turn.
They're like, there's nothing wrong with kind of waiting and letting your opponent move first, right?
Right.
It's a pro and a con, I think. I think that there's an advantage and a disadvantage to it. All right, Pat. Well, that's going to be my first turn, I think.
Cool.
We're just going to have the Noble Squires start coming up on the side. They are specifically
For reinforcements.
moving my reinforcement lineup. The mercenary crossbows are just going to double march onto the board right in the middle here.
Okay, now we need to actually do a turn. I get to bring my Kami out because of forward or because of flank, and then I can pick one to come out. Tengu Ayakashi, my archers. I'm going to roll for one of my Onis. So 2 or less. No.
Nope. We're going to roll for the Household Guard to see if they show up.
No.
We're going to force the Household Knights to not come in yet. Men-at-Arms, they are medium, so they need a 2 or less right now, right?
2.
Yeah. No. So nothing comes in for me, actually.
All right, so then build our stack. So the cool thing is, my ideal cards, I have 2 chi and a fu. If that makes sense to you.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, it's just because my 2 units.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm going to be saying a lot of chi, fu, sui.
Look, I have an English degree, so that's the only language I can speak. I've got no others under my belt.
Ka, which is my favorite.
I tried Spanish, but I failed 3 times. It was
I didn't
rough.
even, yeah.
Yeah, it was tough. Maybe Duolingo will save me. I don't know. But Supremacy roll next, right?
After I build my stack here, yes.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
So Supremacy roll. And since I didn't go last time, I can do a +1 or -1.
Yep.
Whew, that was almost... Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that
So
much,
are
does
you
it?
going first or am I going first? Because you get to choose.
You go first. Yeah.
Thank you.
You go first. Go ahead.
So my first one's going to be fu.
Oh, it's not like the order matters anyways.
So when I'm doing a fu on my Tengu Ayakashi, since they match the ideal with their ideal, they get a +2 to its march distance for the first march action it performs during its activation. I would assume that means even coming onto the board.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In addition, they have Vanguard 4. So they're moving an additional 6 inches.
I'm sure that works, yeah. It's 2 different modifiers, so
yes.
that makes sense, yeah.
So it's going to be 7 + 6, so
really
11 inches.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
No, that's not. That's not 11. I can't count.
So that's 13,
13
inches. Then you can double march.
I could. Yeah. I could move.
You can go pretty fast.
I can move pretty fast.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. And then they get to move an additional 7. This is just their first march. I'm going to move this trunk.
Yeah.
And then they get to do their normal move of 7 inches. So guess who has control of this objective?
They're medium.
Right away.
It's pretty nice.
It's 2 points for me.
Yeah.
And fu you.
Fu me. Squire you. What now?
That almost sounds like why me? Why are you? Yeah, Squire you. Why are you?
Squire you. Well.
They're light, right?
Yeah, they're light.
So they can't control the objective.
They're going to double march like this. They can go a total 8 or 18 with their double march. So there'll be a turn, move, and then turn.
Sounds
to
good.
kind of get to there.
So, chi.
Do they start sprouting grass out of them? Is that what happens? Because they're chia pets. I thought that was the joke you were going for. Yeah.
Chia.
I want to see grass. I guess the bases are covered in grass.
So they have Indomitable 2
Neat.
This round if I activate with a chi card, which I did. In addition, they have Hardened 1 because of my leader and all that. So that's fun.
Can't believe you've done this.
Oh, because you can't reach me?
I'm not yet. I'll move up and shoot you, yes, but...
I'd say we can have some fun with the squires with them. Why not? And then they will march another 6, so they're double marching. And yeah. Chi done.
Last but not least, crossbows. I believe with 18, this one stand could technically hit you, but so we're just going to march forwards first.
It's probably better just to march.
Yeah, we won't be able to aim, but that's fine.
What? There's a bush in the way. No, it doesn't matter.
We shoot the bush. What now? 3, 6, 9, 10 shots.
Oh, I'm getting attacked.
Because the leader. We are volleying on 2s here into. I have to be honest. Birds are my least favorite house pet, so I'm totally okay with this.
Okay. I do get Tenacious 1 from...
At armor piercing 1.
Yeah, so I do get Tenacious 1 if they are target of an enemy regiment's volley action. So, they... How many? I'm sorry?
5 of them there
5.
at armor piercing 1.
Armor piercing 1, that kind of sucks. However,
Well, I just knocked
I have an armor of... or defense of 3. So the cool thing about the Monitor stands, all of their resolve, defense, and evasion are all the same. So 3, 3, 1. So it's really easy to remember for all of them. You don't always have to look it up. So it's going to be 3, so it's going to be now 2s.
Yep.
And, well, my life...
I think you can auto pass one of those, right?
I get to auto pass one, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so you just take
so I just take
there.
3.
Yeah, just 3.
They got up here and got me 2 points, so even if they die,
100%.
I get 2 points early on.
That's a great start.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
So my Oyabun is going to go... I don't know. Is
Your
gonna
what?
My Oyabun,
You're okay.
my character,
Sure.
just going to stare at you with his big stick.
Waves it
And
around.
wave it.
Could you wrestle a horse?
I mean, they probably
They
Look how small this horse is compared to this dude.
That dude could just like break the horse over
I
his knee.
think he could just take 2 horses and smash them together.
I don't know. Have you seen horses?
Have
You're
you
about
seen-
to see some.
Anyways.
All right. This is going to be a weird one.
Oh, so you're done then.
I'm out of my... Yeah, my turn's over.
So at the end of round 2,
I think you start out on the board
I get
with
2
2 points.
points.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
start. Good start. That like quick movement there, being able to go... that's real fast movement.
Vanguard is
Yeah.
great. Plus with the...
Just on the fast stuff like that. I
I'm
think
doing-
I could put Vanguard on the Steel Legion, right? But they move 5. So like
Yeah.
it's like there because you almost need
Now,
it.
if this was a mixed regiment, I would only be able to move as fast as my slowest.
That makes sense.
So
Gotcha.
since they're 7 and had a commie in there, it would just be 6.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
still, because 6 is still pretty good.
It's 5 is the average for me
Yeah.
for humans. Like
I got big steps.
Yeah,
Okay, so I get my cards back. So we got to figure out reinforcements here.
you do.
So my line is back here. So I am going to pick one of my Oni units to come in. And then we'll try to get the Kitsune unit to come in as well. On a 4 or less. She's in as well. Cool.
All right, so I'm going to have the Imperial Officer use his forward force rule to have the Steel Legion come in. I'm going to choose for the Household Knights to come in. We're going to roll for the Men-at-Arms on a 4.
Ooh, that was
No.
a 1. And
Yeah,
then
that
it
was
just,
close.
yeah.
So no Men-at-Arms yet, which is actually kind of disappointing, to be honest. But we'll get Household Guard on a 4. No, okay. Still got 2 things in reserve then.
All right, so Supremacy. 3. And I can do a -1.
Now, I get to do a -1.
No, because
I gave you first turn.
yes.
Sorry, you're right. You can
Oh,
minus...
no, yeah, it's whoever didn't go.
I think so.
Yeah, so you get a -1,
Yeah,
which it doesn't
yeah.
matter because he won. So
I think so.
yeah,
Sure. Okay. Well, I will take priority then.
yeah, I figured.
We'll start with the Squires. So it's looking like 10 for me. They move 9. Since we're 12 away, I would need a 3 on the die. They have Unstoppable because of the
They get to
banner.
reroll. Yep. Don't need it.
So
I'm just gonna move that bush.
they are going to
There you go.
just to there, I guess. I'll let you nudge that how you see fit.
So is it? Do they have to be lined up with a stand? I don't remember. Because if you can't fit in here, then it has to line up this way. But you're still touching.
All of them should still touch.
Yeah.
That's fine if we do
Yeah.
it like that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So 6 impacts attacks, just hitting you on 2s.
Hey,
3.
that's 3.
Okay.
It's
I'll
not
take
bad.
3 of them to start. That's impacts, no brutal, nothing.
Okay, defenses of 3.
Yep.
Hey.
Just 1 goes through.
Yeah. Just 1, and then resolve.
Resolve. No minuses or
Which
anything.
is also 3. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
fine.
think you're good. And then we're just going to clash.
Clashy clash.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 more attack for the leader. I'm inspired, so I get +1 to my clash. So I'll be clashing on 3s here. Jesus. That's not that bad, I guess.
So they have. Oh, I do have +1 to my defense. So
I don't
actually,
have.
that one that went through did not, because it was a 4, right? Or was it a 5?
I think it was a 4.
Yeah, I actually have +1 to my defense.
Sure. 7 going through.
7.
No cleave, nothing.
All right, so defense is 4. I gotta remember that because I do have +1. Well, Just one.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Just one.
Nice.
And then one resolve.
Yeah.
3s. I'm fine.
All right, fine, be that way.
Well, thank you, Tabletop Titans
Yeah,
Dice.
sure, really, yeah. They're good start for Conquest, yeah. All right, Squires, good job. This is why you're Squires.
So Fu, which will be my archers here. Now, it does give them +2 to their march distance. However, I think they're just going to stay right there.
Yeah.
They're going to take aim, and then they're going to fire at your crossbowmen. My range, I believe, is 14 inches, but let me look. I might have to move.
Yeah.
It's 14 inches. It's my range.
To get the second one shooting.
Yeah, so I will
to
have to
march.
move.
Yeah.
That's okay. I won't take aim. So we'll just move up a little bit here. Kind of wheel that way.
Yeah.
Just to make sure they're both within range of, yep. Okay.
Okay.
They got 4 attacks each on their barrage. They have rapid volley, so every hit of 1 is an exploding hit.
Nice.
So I get an additional. And they have armor piercing 1, which is really fun as well. So we're hitting on 3s with my volley. Ooh, look at that. 3 additional hits, which just take care of those
the ones.
5s.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
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 And then that 6 gets dropped.
All right.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with armor piercing 1.
I think I'll just have a defensive 1s then.
That's pretty good. That was a good roll.
That was nice, yeah. No, they only have defensive 1, so I'll just take those. So I will take 7, so that is a stand, and 1 is down to 1.
Wow. They're like, you almost killed one of our guys, so we'll just kill all of
We'll
yours.
kill half of your dudes, yeah. I have to be honest, Pat, they're a little upset about being shot at, so I think that they're just going to try to shoot back.
Yeah, you'll probably kill at least one. He's only got 1 wound left.
So with a march of 5,
Should be able to.
that should let me get within 8 inches on both.
So you get a +1 attack.
So I'll be within half range.
I forgot about the leader's +1 attack. I keep forgetting about that. That's the thing.
Do you want to just shoot it really quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, I would only have 1 stand then.
My bad.
Sure. All right.
I just remember you said leader, and I was like, oh, yeah. That's right. Leaders get +1 in volley and +1 clash.
So they've got a barrage of 3, +1 for the leader, plus I'm in effective range.
Yep.
Plus my advanced target training when I'm in effective range.
Oh, you killing that one, dude. No problem.
I get another shot. Hitting on 2s. I'm not aiming. I moved to get the extra shots here. Okay, sure.
Oh, well, never mind.
All right. They just miss. Okay. All right, Pat. Anyways, so...
I'm sorry.
no, your turn. On to you.
Wow.
I was 1-1 there.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Giant birds are scary as shit. Aiming wouldn't have even helped.
No,
That was all 4s,
no,
5s, and
wouldn't
6s.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Battlegrounds dice. What are you doing?
Right?
So we've got next our Sui. I'm sorry, Chi.
Your chop suey?
It's just these guys. I thought that was it. I could activate them if I want to, but no, we're going to do this.
Yep.
So since I don't get my buffs now anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and activate the unit instead of the character.
I spend a command point for armor tap.
They have 5 attacks each. I am inspiring, of course. So 5 attacks each with the kami, and then we'll do the character after the fact. So we're looking for 3s. Now the chi only gives me Indomitable 2 until the end of the round. It would have been great when you hit me, but oh well. Not that I took wounds.
Not that you
anyways.
took wounds anyways, yeah.
So I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter, yeah.
So I am looking for 3s. Nothing special though.
Okay.
So that's going to be 5 at no cleave or anything like that.
So I'll have a defensive 3 because I have a shield.
There you go.
So I'll take 2,
So 2.
and then I resolve on 2s. Taking 2 so far. Take 2 more, so that's going to be a stand.
1 stand. And then, character. So the Oyabun has 6 attacks.
What'd you call me?
Shut up. So he's got 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, with cleave 1 this time, though. Well, just 1,
Okay. That's nice.
but cleave 1.
Cleave 1, so I only have defensive 2s. And then I resolve on 2s.
Yep. So 2 more.
It's going to put 2. It's going to put a... You killed half of a horse.
So, but I'm not done yet. I got trample too.
Oh yeah, you get 2.
So at the end of the activation, you just take 2 hits.
Just 2 hits.
No additional anything, just 2 hits.
Defensive 3s.
Yep.
I'm imagining I still get my shield, to be honest.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it's that's out of the box.
There you go. All
right, we'll
Doesn't
defend
matter. I
next.
could have. Oh man, it would have been great to trample that horse.
Yeah. You can't trample the trampler. That's the whole point of the horse.
They
is
are
to
my
trample. Yeah, I don't need a horse. I am the
have
horse.
these guys.
Yeah, that's good.
That's their go.
Household knights. So
They're just double marching onto the
They're just
objective.
gonna double march
Cool.
up to.
Breaking my road.
He's dead. He died to the road.
You get hit a cobblestone and tripped. So next one is just my character here.
Yeah, he already fought.
He already fought. I'm done. I don't have entourage with this army, so I can't just activate again. So.
Speaking of entourage, we'll activate the Imperial officer, who's going to immediately activate his entourage.
Cool.
With the Steel Legion.
That was a new thing I learned about yesterday. I was like, oh, that's a cool thing.
I'm assuming, I don't know when that rule got put into place. I'm assuming it came about like 6 months ago in that most recent round of updates. I don't know, I just never, it's not the best thing ever, but it's really nifty to have. And I think it helps a lot. So, yeah, Steel Legion with the Imperial officer. They're heavies, so they can't come in from the sides. I would love to do that, but I can't. So 9 for their first march, and then another 6 because of the banner. So I should be able to go a total of 15.
Into the water.
The leader, the Imperial officer, is showing an example for all 24 dudes that if you don't get a little wet, how can you say that you've really tried? That came out way worse than I thought it was going to come out, to be honest. When I said that in my head, it didn't sound like that, but then I said it out loud. So the point being here, 24 Steel Legion, dudes with long swords, are marching up the board with only 2 stands touching the water, so that shouldn't negatively affect them.
You're fine.
So they would like
so since I'm activating with Ka, they have like a special impact thing and all that, but it doesn't matter because he
can't charge on turn. Yeah, can't charge his turn to come in.
So
I'm only a little mad about that Bellum-Games. I'm only a little mad.
It's because he can come to the sides.
I get it, but like I get why that is. Fine. And it's good for me, but there's just like the cases where like, man, I really wish I could charge you from the side. And I just can't. And I get it. No, that's fine.
So they're just going to double march 12 inches. Because they got a 6-inch.
I shouldn't talk about it because then they'll like change that in like the new rules update. And then you're just going to like completely destroy me by doing it. And I'm going to be like, wow, I hate this rule, Parabellum.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I can't be made happy. I'm a customer. I'm out of cards. So
you got out of cards. I still got a few more things to do. So Sui, which is my Kappa.
Yeah, I've got a big delay here, to be honest. So we're going to see how this goes. I really wanted at least my Men-at-Arms or Household Guard to come in, and I didn't get either. So
she kind of wants to be in the middle with everybody because she gives that 10-inch reroll charge buff. But the Kappa, they have a movement of 6. So I can't really move the 12 to get in here, but we're just going to go ahead and put her lined up with these guys.
Line up behind him.
Yep, because she can let them re-roll their charges. And then just her going off. Woo! She's done. I don't know what that was.
I'm scared.
That was her tail.
That's weeaboo magic. I don't know what's happening.
Weeaboo magic.
No.
You're welcome.
That's my
That's
turn.
the end of round 3, and we both score 2 points.
Yep, 4-2, I think,
so
right?
it's 4-2. We're actually going to play to 10 instead of 8, like it recommends, just because we want to see a lot, stuff going on with the new army.
Game goes.
Well, as the rounds go on, maybe we'll change it if we need to. This is just for fun, just to show off to the new army and all that. But I am done. But all my mediums get to come in. So
all the rest of my stuff's coming in too as well.
I got to think about this now.
So. You've pushed my reinforcement line back a little bit.
Oh yeah, mine got pushed back too.
Yeah. All right.
I get the +1, -1. Never doesn't matter.
There you go.
Yay!
Yeah, you,
I
right.
go first. I'm going. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Fu. Manchu.
Fu me.
Fu you.
Fu you.
So the Tengu Kashi is going to shoot your crossbow. And
they're going to completely whiff, just like I whiffed.
So I'm going to move a little bit because I want to make some room. So they have a 7-inch move. If I move sideways, it's half rounded up, so they'll move 4, right?
Yeah, if you want to move sideways,
Yes.
it's 2 inches per 1 inch.
Yeah, so I'm going to move 4 inches this way, and then I'll shoot. I don't think I really need to take aim.
That's fair.
I might eat those words here in a second, but I do get +2 to my movement, so I guess I could move another inch if I wanted to, because of foo. Yeah, just a little bit. Make sure I got room. Ones explode! Hello!
All right. Well, they're dead.
Thank you, Tabletop Titans, and your dice.
Tabletop Titans.
They're really good for Conquest.
They're good for Conquest, yeah. Yeah, because you moved to the side, I can't do what I was going to do.
Ooh, it's like I knew that was going to happen or
that's
something.
Fair.
If only you had the adaptability to just choose a different unit.
If only I could just pick whatever I wanted. That's fine. They'll just do that then. Let's go.
All right. Alrighty, so next is going to be Chi, which is going to be this unit right here. They're going to fight. And maybe take out your horsies.
Maybe. They killed half of them last time. So you'd hope you kill the other half this time.
Kind of. With Trample 2, I might be able to.
Yeah.
So 5 attacks each, +1. I forgot it last time because of the leader. I always forget that, and I will forever forget it. So 5, so 1 is actually 6. All right, so we are clashing on 3s. Nothing special. Because they're really mainly a defensive thing, but or they like charging. Okay.
Big guys. I mean, I imagine they got impact. So.
They have impact too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 5.
Okay. No cleave, right?
No cleave, no.
So I'm looking for 3s.
Well,
so 2.
Kills 1 horse.
And then I resolve on 2s. So yeah, I'm already down to 1. Down to 1 left.
All right, and then Oibun is looking for 3s with a cleave 1.
All right, so he's dead.
That's good.
Crossbows are dead. So we'll activate the Household Guard. Noble Lord activates, and then the regiment action to let the Household Guard come in.
Sure.
Going. Get back there. Get back in your little square.
You just love destroying your own
Get back
models.
in. I don't know why I play tabletop games. I am one of the clumsiest people.
This is why I just glued these into the stand, because I don't...
I'm starting to, yeah. I need to finish gluing them. Can I move this tree?
Yeah. Yeah, those are just aesthetic choices.
Yeah.
The rocks can't move.
That's fair. So 16 in total they'll be able to go. I can't charge you, right? But so...
And that's a double march on?
Yes. Double march with a Vanguard 5.
Okay.
So it'll be 16 in total they can go.
Okay. All right, so that's them.
That's them. They're going to march up.
So I have another Chi. So I could activate them, but I'm not going to. So you go ahead.
Next is going to be the Dead Squires. And then the Men-at-Arms can get onto the board. They also get Vanguard 5. That's because he's my dynastic ally.
Nice.
So that up to 17 inches they can get. I'm just
pretty good. That is A-okay. This is why the Yoroni made me so happy, is I don't have to deal with that nonsense.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna do.
Alrighty. So we got Sui, which is this unit right here. We are going to move them to the side. So they get to move 14. So 7 then for a sideways step.
If you're double marching,
yes.
Sure, yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. They're just gonna move to the side.
Okay. Next up is the Imperial Officer. So he starts by giving orders. He's gonna give his own unit Brace for Impact, giving them Hardened 1. He's also gonna give them Point Secure, giving them Iron Discipline, meaning when they're contesting an objective, or oh no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. Meaning they don't care if you're flanking them.
Not quite.
They're gonna have to touch that a little bit there.
Yeah, if you want to get control of it.
Yeah.
You
Still
one
have
stand
less
up.
than half our stands on the water,
Yes.
but
So Fu
they're gonna.
is just gonna be for the Kitsune, and you can go.
I'm out.
You're done?
Yeah. Well done.
Oh, well, I got quite a few things to do then. So we got our first Ka, which is going to be these guys right here. They are going to move 6 inches. They have, since I used Ka on a Ka ideal, they have impact +1 and brutal impact +1 for this turn. They're going to move 6. So we'll move this right here. And then they will charge. And since they have Juggernaut, they always have +5 to their charge.
Nice.
So it's an 11-inch charge.
All right.
Which I should be able to do.
Yeah, you should be good, yeah.
Yep. And it'll get me on the point.
Sure.
With more stands. So originally I was going to charge them, but you kind of open those up for that.
Yeah.
So they all have impact 2, which goes to impact 3. However, they all have impact 1 now because of Ka for activating.
Brutal 1, you mean?
They have impact 1 and brutal impact 1.
Okay.
So they have an armor penetration.
Yeah.
1. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So Harden turns that off, but cool.
Okay. Yeah. So 9. Looking at 3s. Well, hello. Not too bad. 2, 4, 6 in total.
All right, we just got defensive 3s.
We'll get the fight, but hey, that's not bad.
So we'll just lose 3. 3 wounds, and then I resolve on 4s because I have 4 to 6 stands. I have 7 to 9 stands, so I resolve on 5s. So we're good on resolve, but so we'll take 3. So 1 goes down to 1.
Okay, and that's their turn. Next we have is another Ka. Ka. So that Ka is going to go to the Dynamo here. They are going to double march, so 12 inches here. It's going to put me up to here. I'm going to move the tree. And that's their turn. It's just double marching. Another Ka is just going to be the character, whatever. And then the last Ka is he has a thing that lets them have glorious charge and stuff, but it doesn't matter right now. I probably could have, actually, I probably should have brought him out before I charged them, now that I think about it, because he would have given him glorious charge, which would have given him terrifying 1. And +1 clash characteristic. But
that would help, yeah.
well, not clash. No, yeah, it would have helped. Shoot.
Yeah, that would.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's for impact.
Order law.
Clash. Or no, clash is to hit. I did that wrong. I should have brought him out first. Oh, well. For next time. And then we have another Ka. I'm going to double march. Move this bush. Now I have to kind of squeeze him in a little bit. But we'll do, of course, hold on, we'll do this. He's looking at the side. And then that's the last Ka, so I'm done.
7 to 4.
Yes, because I get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
I'm not gonna look.
Ooh.
Oh.
You got it.
Not looking is a great play. I should do that more often.
Oops.
Household Knights are gonna go then.
No.
Had to go for it.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't not. Now I have to get a 3 or more on this though, because I'm 10 away. So, with a reroll because I'm unstoppable.
1 and 1.
1.
I'm calling it right now.
4. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, good.
I shouldn't call things.
No, you shouldn't. That's my horse noise.
This is the most dead-sounding horse sound.
All right, Household Knights. It is time for you to shine. 12 impact hits.
Ew.
Hitting on 3s. Brutal 1.
I have hardened 1.
That helps there.
So it turns that off. Trees. Tweez. Ooh. That was pretty good. That was good.
You want me to reroll that?
No, it's fine. That was very good.
That is pretty nifty. To start, that's just the impact. We'll still get some clashes here, which is going to be... Those guys are pretty... We'll see how much damage ends up going through here.
So defense of 3, but it goes up to 4 because of my leader is one of these guys. So.
Sure, okay. Yeah, I mean...
So 2 go through.
That's crazy, yeah.
I know, they're tough.
Yeah.
So 2 go through, and then resolve of 3. So 3 in total.
Okay.
They have 6 life each.
8,
so you've done
13 attacks, 5 from each in the front, so 10 plus 1. Or I'm sorry, plus 1 from leader, so 11 plus 2 from support. So 13 attacks on 4s because I'm inspired.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. No cleave on those?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one's better that time.
Yeah. You definitely killed 1.
Yeah, good.
So, because that kills 1 on another, and then we have 4 resolves to do, which is 3s.
So another 2.
So, okay. So killed one. One's at 3.
Okay.
Any other unit probably would have wiped them, but...
I mean, into lesser units that will wipe things, but that's good.
Cool.
I only need to get a little bit more, and it would have all been dead. That would have been really nice.
But I got a chance to fight back now.
You do, yeah.
Which, of course, was Chi.
And that I
was
had
next.
to get that.
However,
there, so
for the first time this game, I'm not going to activate them. I'm going to activate them.
birds.
Yes. Now, they don't get any benefits,
Yeah.
but I don't really need benefits right now for that.
That's fair.
So, I'm going to activate them.
You're gonna run away.
So, I'd have
That's
to...
what birds do. Like, there's a car coming, the bird flies away.
So, front arc here, so I can hit... Well, though they're in combat, so I can't shoot them.
I would have to look at the shooting rules.
I can't go through my dudes.
Not your dudes, definitely.
Because we're the same size.
Right.
I'd have to be bigger.
Yeah, you can't shoot through your own dudes.
So then I'm going to have to reform.
Okay. Shoot that way.
Yep.
Fair enough.
And I'll shoot towards you.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4 attacks plus the 1 for the leader. Please. With one's explode.
That keeps going really well for you.
It does. Yeah. So all these misses are kept.
That just all goes through.
Yep. Armor piercing 1.
All right. 2s in total, I believe.
Mm-hmm. These archers are pretty nifty.
Yeah, actually.
For just 2 dudes.
Yes, down to defensive 2s. Save 2.
Ooh.
So we'll lose a stand, and then 1 will be out.
Those are some big arrows.
Yeah. We'll activate the Imperial Officer. He's going to give his 2 orders. He's going to give Brace for Impact to give them Hardened 1, and then Point Secure to give them Iron Discipline, which means they don't care if they're flanked. He's going to do his Regimental action to activate the next card, which is a Steel Legion. So we're going to get 6, 12, 18, 19 from the leader, 25 attacks in total.
Okay. Quite a few attacks there.
I forgot that I paid the points for this upgrade, and I forgot. This is what I was looking for. I'm stupid. Unyielding means enemy regiments can't seize an objective zone that isn't within range of them.
So I'm
this
actually
1 point would have went
one
to
less
me
point
last turn, actually.
So
that's where
it's actually 5-6.
Yeah,
which is a lot closer.
That's what I'm thinking of with them turning off objectives. I knew I had that.
So 5 points, 6 points.
6 points. Yeah, it's 50 points for that upgrade.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
it gives them
really
dread, and you can't contest objectives when you're with them. All these attacks plus more, so 4s. This is out of the box. I'm going to pull out these misses here.
Well, low numbers. Wow.
Wow is right.
That is insane.
This is the one that fell out. And then these are the...
Those are all hitting.
This makes the 25 attacks.
Those are all hitting.
You got that many hits.
25. Oh my god. Do I even have that many dice?
The Steel Legion! This is what you get for making fun of longswords.
25 saves.
You want to know the best part?
3s.
Cleave 2.
So, oh damn. 1s. Do I have?
Fear longswords.
25 1s. I'm dead.
I would hope so, but
all 1s.
Right.
That would have been great without the cleave.
Yeah, that would have
actually.
Honestly. Yeah, the cleave helps.
So I saved 1. I saved 2. They're dead.
I think so.
I don't think there's. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother counting that. They're just dead.
That's Steel Legion, baby.
Holy crap!
From there.
That was hilarious. Okay.
That was really funny.
My next card is Ka. I'm gonna activate my Warlords unit here, and they're going to charge your guys over there. So they have Juggernaut.
Yep.
They get +5 to their charge. So it's an
It
11.
looks like you should be good.
It's an 11-inch charge. Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing that might be this, but you can move.
You have to clear it, is all, which you should.
I should be able to. No problem.
I'm pretty sure that's okay.
So what we'll do here is we'll just kind of move him up. Yeah. Get into there. Your pike might be a bit of a pain here.
If you can get them to touch, then it's okay. But if you can't actually touch it, then you can't complete the charge, and therefore.
Oh, because of pikes.
Because pikes. That's how they work.
This is not
stick, long, and pointy.
This is not spearhead.
Stick, long, and pointy, Pat.
But anyways.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, I got the charge there. I cleared my own units. All good. So for the impact hits, I am getting +1 impact on this and brew impact +1 as well. So for the Daimyo, he has 3 normally, but he's going to get 4. The rest of them have 2 normally, but we'll get 3. Perfect. And then Daimyo will have cleave 2 on theirs. So we'll go ahead and put those to the side, make it a little different. And then they all have cleave 2. Never mind.
They just have cleave 2, yeah. That makes sense.
Well, no, that's for clashing anyways.
Yeah. Do the impacts first, yeah.
So impact T. Okay. So we got this many, however many it is, I don't know. something.
Some number.
It's a number.
Yeah.
With Brute Impact 1, and I am hitting on... Oh, you know what? His Clash is better. So
yeah, that makes sense.
That's going to be
separate,
the Clash for 4. And then these are 3s.
Nifty.
And then...
A lot of 2s.
Yeah,
What
these are
all
4s.
Yeah.
Ooh, not that great, actually.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 6 at Brutal Impact 1.
So my defense goes down to 2s from 3s. Yeah, because I have no other bullshit. I do get to reroll 6s, but it didn't matter. Save 1, so I dropped that. So that's going to kill 2 stands already.
2 stands.
Because 1's down to 1. And then I am resolving on
5 attacks. Oh no, the Bushi has 6 attacks.
Okay, so I pass all but 1. So 1 goes down to 2.
4. All right, so these are going to be the Oni first, and then we'll do the Bushi, and then we'll do the Daimyo.
Okay.
So the Oni first, we are hitting on 3s. Not too shabby. 2, 4, 6 at cleave 2.
I just have 1s. Save 1 more.
Oh, I had +1 to my attack characteristics, so I actually have +1, another 3, or another 2.
There's
Sorry.
1 stand left.
So 1 more went through.
Okay, 1 more, 2. No. And then 3. No. So this one's down to 3.
Damn. And then Bushi. I'm not gonna have to. I don't have to duel you.
Might not need to. Yeah.
And then the Bushi's gonna have 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1s ignore your defense. So this turns 1 defense to 0, and then you have 2.
So that's down to. Well, that was 3 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're dead.
Never mind. I guess I didn't have to duel you with my Daimyo.
Don't even need to.
I wanted to.
Don't characters get to fight before they die?
Yeah. So if you haven't fought yet, you get to do your fights.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. So he does get to attack me.
Speaking of the guy you just killed, he's gonna swing with his 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. I'm guessing he doesn't get Inspire. He has 4.
Oh, I forgot about Inspire. I didn't even use it.
Well, take 6 hits.
Okay.
Take 6 hits.
That's pretty good.
From the noble lord as he dies.
Defensive 3.
Take some hits.
3 go through.
Hell yeah, they do.
So 4 in total.
All right.
So the Bushi, they all have 6. Well,
Yeah, they've all got
the
1
Oni's
before, I
got
think.
6. Bushi's on the edge.
Bird has 5?
5.
Okay.
So, do I get to choose since they're on the sides, I guess?
You pick where you allocate wounds, I believe.
So I
stands.
said 4,
You just
right?
have to pull from the back rank if there's a back
And
rank.
then from the,
first.
and then isn't it like left to right or right to left or something?
It's probably, I think it's like, I'm not sure. I
don't remember.
I think it's at least from, I don't know. I don't think like the row matters where you
Well,
put
it's weird
wounds
with this
at.
army because they have different wound characteristics.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pick the Oni who has 2 more wounds instead of that.
That's fair. Okay.
Or 1 more wound instead of that.
They're dead. Well, hold on, because I activated the Noble Lord. He swung when he died.
Yeah,
Do I get another card?
Yeah, you get another card because that's automatic. Yeah.
They're not dead. Oh, I flipped it. Oops. Okay, they're dead, meaning I skipped them, meaning the men-at-arms go.
Okay.
So they are going to...
You probably have that point for the foreseeable future.
They're gonna march.
We would, if we were going to 8, we would tie, and that would be the end of the game.
We'd both hit 8 and that'd just be it.
Yeah, that would just be it. I mean, we could just play 10 rounds and just see how it goes, and just score at the end and see what the score looks like.
So first they march forwards 5. 2. Just to like make it weird for you. That's their point. I dare you to take it from them.
Fu Manchu. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I can activate the Kappa if I want to because they can use any ideal card, regardless of the regiment's battlefield role, and gain the effects. So I'm probably gonna do that.
Officer, I'm traveling. You
plus
can't.
2.
You can't.
So they have 8-inch move for their first move. This tree.
You just want to go through the rock.
I cannot go through the rock.
You can if you want to.
No, I'm not going to. I
Sure.
can't. So they're gonna have to kind of.
You moved sideways. That was you that moved sideways. You walked behind the rock.
Well, my first move is plus. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
I know you were, yeah.
I locked myself in. I wanted to keep her close for the reroll charge rolls, but then I forgot that they don't need it, and
because they just get the 5.
They just get the plus 5. So, wheeling and dealing here. No. So we're going to have to just go 4 inches to the side. They're just not doing anything this game. It's fine. And then I'm going to move.
They're going to do stuff, don't worry.
6 inches here. So we'll kind of angle this here to where.
Yeah, I need to go forwards.
And then that was an inch.
That's fair.
And then 5 inches puts me up to here.
Okay.
They're moving now. They're like, all right, well, let's get into the game, guys.
I'm out of cards.
You're out of cards.
Yeah,
okay.
game's all you from this point.
It's
I
all
have,
me.
you're a bit more MSU than I, so I think 100 Kingdom. I don't know. I think 100 Kingdoms really needs the big reinforced blocks because resolves our problem, and that's just an easy way to make your resolve good. So.
So we're gonna caw. They're gonna move 6 inches.
Oh.
Get out of this hindering terrain.
Okay. They're getting on the road.
Yeah, they're gonna get out of the hindering terrain.
They go through the Shinto gate.
Yep. That's why it's hindering, because the gate and the bushes, which I'm gonna put back.
Do they have to like say a prayer or something? I don't know these things, Pat. I'm uncultured. I've never been out of Ohio.
And then I'm gonna charge.
For all I know,
we did actually pray at like shrines and stuff.
I mean,
and,
that sounds like a very fun experience. That sounds like a very like.
It's a very zen experience.
Yeah, and I haven't traveled much. I would love to travel some more just to see the world a little bit. So
the world is amazing.
It really is. It's bigger than you think too.
Get out of Ohio.
Yeah.
Do it.
Why?
You know what's funny enough? Japan has very similar weather to Ohio.
Yeah, really?
It's like almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
A lot of rain, like how their springs and fall, like it's very close.
They don't got corn though.
We're gonna juggernaut into these guys here.
Impact me.
So I charge in. So I move out of the hindering terrain. I charge in. Gonna get my brutal impacts here because I did play Ka, so I get +1 to my impact and +1 to my brutal impact.
Put the shields up.
And then we are looking for.
Did you get my shield?
3s. Could be better.
Yeah, that's okay. That's average.
So we're looking at 5 at brutal impact 1.
3s is half. So 5 at brutal impact 1, meaning I'll have my defensive 2 because shields.
I won't get to fight because I moved into this.
Fair, yeah.
But I didn't want to turn that off.
Yeah, I get you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
1.
Ooh. Okay, so we're down to 71 arms. And then we're going to see if the 71th arm runs away. It does not, because I have a resolve of 4s right now. Yeah, resolve of 4s because I have 7 to 9 stands.
Okay. All right, so I got another Ka.
You're going to cut out a lot of Kas.
Ka.
Or can you do the bird screeching sound effect?
Fu. So just the character.
Man's just got Kas coming out of everywhere.
Did I lose a... Oh, yeah, I did lose a regiment.
That's what it is. That's probably what it is, yeah.
So that's actually gone. All right, and then Chi. So this guy's going to fight.
Yes.
So he's got 5 attacks.
He is going to suplex a horse.
Yeah, I'm going to try. So 6 attacks here because of leader. Looking for 3s.
Okay.
Just 2. Nothing special, though.
Do you mean 4s because you had inspired? Because you inspired and then fought?
Oh, yeah, you're totally right.
And there was at least 3 4s in there, I think.
I don't remember.
I think there was 3 4s.
Sure, 3.
Yeah. But you rolled a few 4s there, so yeah, throw 3 back in. That's fine.
I forgot about it.
No, I got you, baby. Yeah.
So 3.
3.
Nothing special.
How many in total? I'm sorry.
3.
3? Just 3? Okay. So defense
I immediately pulled him out, so the camera will know.
Yeah, the camera will know how that was supposed to have gone. Defense of 3, but 4s. Shield. Okay, I'll just throw 3 5s. Never mind. And then I have a resolve of 3s, but 4s because I have 4 to 6 stands in the unit. Okay, well, I do.
You're going to lose a stand.
I lose 1. You suplexed a horse.
I suplexed a horse.
I might have blown out your eardrum with that noise effect. I'm sorry. Sorry, editing Pat. No, I'm not.
And then the Oyabun gets an attack as well.
The what?
Oyabun.
You say so.
6 attacks. So 3s?
Trees?
That's better.
That's better, yeah. All right.
Whoa, inspire. So no, it wasn't 4s. So 4 at Cleveland.
3s, because I have shield.
Hey.
Make 1, so that kills a stand already. And then 3s now, because I'm down to 1 to 3 stands. Okay, so that's going to put this guy down to 3.
Okay, and then trample 2. You just take 2 hits.
You have suplexed 2 horses.
And then you just take 2 hits from my trample.
You have 2 guys, you suplex 2 horses. I think that scans, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, I kind of just bonk one and then suplex the other.
Triple 2, so
you just take 2
4s,
hits.
yeah. So we'll shield them.
Yeah, Trample's never going to do anything. All right.
All right, anyways.
So, I have 2 points. You get 3.
I get 3 this time.
So, we are tied at 8-8.
Perfect. That's how I like my games.
So, if we were playing to 8 like we initially were going to, we would just have a tie.
Well,
but we're just going to keep going.
Do you want to call it a tie?
No.
I think you would.
No.
There's still like...
I still got stuff.
You've still got this whole shebang over here.
We can go... We got 1, 2, 3, 4...
We'll do the next round.
We're only halfway through the rounds. That was only the 5th round.
There's 10 rounds in the game.
Yeah, so we're only halfway through.
So
honestly, we might just play through the whole 10, see how it goes, and then just score at the end.
We'll see how the
what
next
points
couple
look like.
rounds go, I imagine.
Yeah, if it starts to become a runaway winner, then we'll probably just end it. But again, we're just wanting to show off the Yoroni in all its glory. And just have fun playing a game. You know, we don't get to play games that often, even though we do go on camera and stuff. But it's only like once every other week. So
I mean, I wish this was my day job.
Okie dokie. I should be figuring out my cards here. Supremacy. Oh, that was a 1. Wait, who won last time? You won last time.
I won last time.
So I'm making it a tie, so we re-roll.
Okay.
That's better. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Chia pet. All right, they're gonna attack here.
You're gonna have to get a Chia Pet now. And that's like, you could make like a super cool proxy of just like the Fox Lady or something, like just a little tiny Chia Pet.
The cool thing is though, until the rest, I know, I just kind of ignored you there.
It's okay, buddy. You should ignore the major majority of what comes out of my mouth, to be honest.
I just like, let's move.
Most of it's just garbage.
The cool thing is, since I'm activating with Chi, if you say charge them or something later, they still have Indomitable too until the end of the round.
Nice.
So, we are looking for Inspiring Force. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
So unfortunately for you, horses just kind of outpace you very slightly. So I'm just staying outside of your range the entire time, so you can't actually hurt me.
Oh, okay.
Force. Make 3, and then I'm looking for 3s.
That kills the stand.
Yeah, that kills.
Oh, you're broken too at this point.
Yeah, and they're broken, whatever that means.
And then 6 attacks coming from the leader or the character here, looking for 4s.
Okay, 4s is helpful.
So 3 at cleave, 1.
So 3s. So he's dead.
Yep. There we go.
The Imperial Officer is going to shout his orders. He's going to give Hardened 1, and he's going to give, when they're flanked, they don't care. They don't lose support. They don't re-roll successfuls. On top of already having Dread and hold the objective. So they're just gonna. I think I'm just gonna straight up like
move in,
like just march onto this.
Okay.
Just to put all 6 stands on it, and they strike a very cool longsword pose.
Chi. They're gonna activate and just inspire and attack.
Go ahead.
So they get +1 to their attack characteristic, so that's an additional 3 to their normal attacks, which is going to be 5.
I'm really hoping they do better this time.
And then 6. Well, they only charged last time.
Yeah.
So the leader will have 6. The other Oni will have 5. And then the Bushi will have 6.
Is in the 2nd rank, so can't fight.
Support 1.
Yeah.
They always get a support 1.
Yeah, you always get support 1.
But they get +1 to their attack too because of that? Or do they get +1?
Support 1's just 1 attack. I think you just get 1 attack from the bird.
Never mind. 1 attack from the bird, not as good. Just not as many.
There you go.
Well, with a roll like that,
that's pretty good.
It makes up for that. So 4s. Wow, that was like your roll earlier.
Shit, dude.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 at cleave 2.
They do have Hardened 1.
Okay,
so
it goes to cleave 1.
Back to 2s for defense.
Pretty good. I mean, I rolled a bunch of 2s there.
That helps.
Well.
Okay, pull out these. I would have liked that to be a little bit better. Dead stand. Dead stand. 1 stand down to 2. And then we are still 7 to 9 stands, so we get +2 to our resolve.
Nice 4-up resolve.
Yes.
Or 4 below. How are you?
Ooh. So we're going to lose just another stand. So the back rank's going to die. 44 arms.
Gotta keep track of those.
Did you like the intense math I was doing
Yes.
there? I had to like focus my brain in with that. I was shooting like psi waves at it. Okay. The men-at-arms are gonna activate.
I like how we keep moving this back.
We keep moving it back and forth. We really do.
Somebody dice.
We clash on 2s because we're inspired. We're back to clashing on 3s.
Huh. 9.
9, just straight up.
No cleave or anything like that. So 3s.
You think arms have cleave?
That is. Well.
Okay.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, that's dead Oni technically. I think.
That is a
6
dead
wounds,
Oni.
right?
Yeah, it's a dead Oni.
Yeah. Yeah, you killed. You have to take from the back rank first. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
So we have to go to the bird first.
Never mind. Bird's dead.
Yeah, and then 1 because they're 5 wounds each.
Yes.
So then 1 goes on to him, and then you have resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have your little thing.
That's right back there. What was that? 6, right? So
Yeah.
Resolve of 3.
Take a couple more.
3 more.
Yep.
So 1's got 2 life left.
Be scared of arms.
I got bigger arms.
Yeah, but we have more.
I mean, look, like literally, this sword could just cut all 4 of those guys in half.
Yeah, but there's another 4 guys behind him.
That's the human problem, right?
It's the 100.
Too many humans.
It's the 100 versus 1 gorilla problem. Yeah, I just got more dudes.
That's true.
Right?
Although I got 2 gorillas. So.
2 gorillas versus 72 arms. Leave down in the comments which one would win that fight. We're gonna tell you in just a second. Don't worry. Which do you think is gonna win that fight?
Went, so, yeah.
Let us know in the comments. There you go.
So I'm next. Yeah.
I'm out of cards for the record. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I have two things left yet. Well, I guess I have 3 things left. I have 3 cards, but 2 activations.
So we're gonna activate these guys of Ka.
Yep.
Since they're Kappa, they can get the benefit of any card. So they'll have the Ka benefit.
Ka activates Kappas.
Kappa.
See there? There you go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna charge.
Yes.
I get to reroll that.
Okay, that's helpful.
Because I need a 3.
That's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
There you go.
Alrighty. So now we'll get me.
You get the free 90-degree wheel,
Yeah.
then you can move, and then you can close the gap.
Close the gap. Just assume I did that correct.
You're good there, right?
She's got impact 3, which goes up to impact 4.
Mm-hmm.
She hits on 4s. They hit on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we're gonna do the Kappas first. They have impact 3 right now. Brutal impact 1 because they activated with Ka, and since they are Kappas, they can get the benefit of any one that they get activated with.
I got hardened 1, so that helps there.
What did I say? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
3s.
Okay.
It's cocked. Okay. So 5 at impact 1, but doesn't matter.
I have hardened 1, so I'm looking for 3s. Well, I do drop 2, so 1 stand is going to go down to 1. Resolve of 3, but I get +2 to that because I have 7 stands in there right now, so I'm looking for 5s.
And I'm glad I gave her that reroll charge.
Did get a 6, so I do fail, but I have Oblivious.
Oh, so you need two
Yeah, I need
failures.
2 fails. That'll be a stand down.
Cool. And then for the Kitsune's impacts here, looking for 4s. So 3.
Okay.
With the brutal impact 1.
So 3s.
Ew. Okay.
And then just 1 more resolve on 5s, or on 4s now, but so I fail.
Okay.
So
All right. So they got some fun combat shenanigans here.
yeah, let's see this.
So they got 5 attacks each.
Yes.
+1 for the leader.
These are the ones that have like they have way
flurry.
more attacks than
They have-
and flurry. That's what it is.
They get to
Yeah.
reroll
They just get free rerolls.
their hits. And then the Kitsune will go, and
Yeah.
you'll see what she does.
Yeah.
All right,
Am
so
I gonna get bit by foxes?
you get a lot of foxes.
Oh no.
So cleave 1, but I am looking for 4s because of Inspire. And they get to re-roll anything,
Nice.
which is beautiful. Got 1. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 at cleave 1.
So it'll be my defensive 3s because I have hardened 1. So that is a stand dead. already. And then I have a resolve of 4s. I lose the final stand in the rank there. Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. And then the Kitsune has 8 attacks. Deadly Blades is whenever you roll defense dice. If you roll a 6, it counts as 2 wounds.
Okay, keep going.
So looking for 5s because of Inspire. No rerolls with her.
Okay.
But 2, 4, 6, and in any 6s or double wounds. And she has no cleave though. So
Okay, so I'm looking for 4s then. All right, no, just 3 still. It's not, Harden doesn't give 1, it's just -1, so 3s.
give me 6s. Yeah.
6, where are you at?
There's 2 wounds from that, and then
So I'll just throw that 1 in for that. So that's 4
it's 4.
it's 4 I take so far.
Yep. I think I'm gonna take the point.
And then you can't contest it because you're touching me.
Oh, stupid thing.
Those are
That's right, because I have presence here. She counts as 3 models.
If you're touching me, you can't. It's
stinks.
just straight up like on the Imperial Officer. You weren't supposed to have Inspired there, but I forgot about it until just now. So
I can duel you though.
Unyielding, enemy regiments cannot seize an objective zone that stands in this regiment are in range of.
Okay.
However, they're down to, you've broken them. Yeah, because you broke them, because they've lost more than half of their regiment in this turn.
They can't contest objectives.
It's that and unyielding turns off, so I can't stop you from contesting it anymore.
So now I have it.
So yeah, as long as I'm broken. So if I still had them in the order, I could go unbreak them, but
But you're out of cards.
yeah, I'm out of cards. So.
And I'm not.
Yeah, you
I
still got
still
shit.
got more
yeah, you still got
cards.
plenty of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Sui, which is going to go activate her. She's going to duel you.
Well, she already fought, so I don't think she can. She
can still duel.
me now. But
It doesn't matter.
It would be
You
under
would
the
just
character section.
You would just decline anyways.
I would.
Because it doesn't matter. All right, so
I think it would be under the combat action section. I'll look into that later.
So Sui, we're just gonna go there. It's fine. Fu is going to be the archers. So they're going to free reform and just turn around.
Yeah.
And since they have +2 for their first march, they get. Or since they did Fu, their march gets +2 to movement. So it's going to turn to 9, which is going to be right here.
They should run away.
Well, they're just running to get closer to things.
They're terrified. Like, oh my god.
Another Ka, it'll be here. They're just going to reform and turn
There's
around.
like 48 arms over there. What are we supposed to do against that?
So they're just going to turn around over here onto the objective. That's it. I get 3 points. You get 2.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, we'll go at least one more round.
Yeah, we'll do one more
See what happens during this final round.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's you.
All right. The Imperial Officer is going to activate. He's going to give them Hardened. On your feet. Target friendly regiment loses the broken status.
Oh, perfect. So you don't have to waste a rally action.
Yeah. So he's going to pick them up. He's going to pick all 12 dudes up.
On
just
his
like
arms,
Gears of
his
War.
big,
Yeah,
strong
on his
arms.
big, strong 2 arms. He's got 16 arms there. Hug it onto his arms. And they gain Hardened 1 still. Then regimental action or whatever it's called. Entourage, sure. Then Steel Legion. 13 attacks from the Steel Legion. Clashing on 4s because they're going to inspire and then clash because I unbroke them with the Imperial Officer's orders.
I get it.
Clashing on 4s.
Woo.
Take that at Cleave 2.
I don't even take what? 'Cause
8, 9.
9. All
9
right.
of them.
Another 9. 9. Cleave 2 puts me up to 1s.
Hell yeah, it does.
Ouchie.
Get these foxes out of here. We don't want no foxes.
Dead. 2 wounds. Resolve is 3.
Oh my.
Ooh. Yeah, they're dead.
Get these foxes
got 'em.
out. No foxes or frogs allowed.
Kappas are 6 wounds each.
Now,
so.
your problem was you attacked me with frogs, and so
They're not. I mean, they're like lizards.
with frogs. If we don't accept that they're frogs, this ruins my whole bit I'm about to do.
Oh, okay.
So we have to accept that they're frogs.
'Cause they
Please give this to me, please. I need this bit. I grew up in a town that was known as the frog jump capital of the world, and so as a kid, my parents would take me frog jumping, and to go frog jumping, you have to catch frogs. So you kind of threw frogs at the master frog catcher. That's your problem there.
That's the story you wanted to tell?
My family was in the newspaper because they won the frog jump. You ever been frog jumping?
No.
You have to catch a frog and you put it down in like a big tarp that's like a big target, right? It's like it looks like a dartboard. You have 3 hops. You got to get behind the frog and you like smack the ground behind the frog and it hops. And then you get 3. Whoever's frog hops furthest and 3 hops wins. That's what we did in the middle of nowhere in Ohio. This is why you should leave Ohio because you end up doing frog jumps.
The most hillbilly thing ever.
It is. It's really bad. That was my bit. Sorry. Thank you.
Moving on. I got chi.
Chi. Those aren't frogs.
Chi. Well, so dumb. I love it.
People love that story. That story kills it every time.
Well, considering I don't need the charge, we're just going to chi over here.
Okay.
And they're going to go.
Sure.
So they got 5 attacks
That
each.
makes sense, yeah.
They will inspire with 5 attacks
They're
each.
so inspired.
+1. They hit on their 3s. Goes up to 4s.
Trees. 4s. I don't know why I said trees. I just like saying trees. I think it's a funny joke.
Well, that helped.
Yeah, that's nice.
So 2, 4, 7.
7.
That's cleave 2. Or cleave 2.
Cleave 2, so I have a defense of 1s. I'm hardened 1, so I have a defense of 2s.
Oh, I'm hardened.
So it looks like we dropped 4 of them there.
Okay.
So that's going to be a stand dead.
Woo!
2, but 3 because I have 4 to 5 or 4 to 6 stands. So we'll lose the other wounded stand.
Yeah.
That was down to 2. Well, Pat, can you guess who my next activation is?
I couldn't. I don't know. Truly.
Truly. Well, get ready for this. We have 8, 16, 24, 32 arms left. So 15 in total. Hitting on, I have to unbreak at the start of my turn because I'm down to half my regiment size, so I go broken. So I unbreak and then I clash. Okay. So I'm just hitting you on my normal 2s.
Okay. All those words made sense to me.
I hit you twice. Twice for 2 arms? Full circle. Full
circle 3s.
Get double armed. That's what you get for making fun of the arms.
I think that actually kills one.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, hell yeah, it does.
So, perfect opportunity to tell you about another fun rule that the Yoroni have.
Oh no.
The first time they would be broken, they don't break.
Oh, that's nice. With like the hyper elite army, I can make sense to me.
So, well, because you got to have a minimum of 2 stands.
Yeah.
So if you lose one stand,
you're right. Yeah, you just automatic. That's interesting. I didn't think about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You killed another
I'm out of
one.
cards. The game is yours from here, Pat.
It is, and I think this is it. God. We're going to charge. Juggernauting, +5 to my charge. I think I'm good and even good to clear.
You would measure this here, 5. You get a 90-degree wheel.
Which would wheel me to
you
right
move
here.
forward. Yeah, you're good.
So I think I'm good.
Perfectly fine with that. I think that's a completely legal and good.
And it keeps me on the both objectives.
You can only contest 1. So I think you have to pick which one you want to contest.
Well, it's going to be the 2-point.
You can't. I'm not broken here, so you can't contest me here in the middle.
That's fine, but I'm probably
actually no, this unit just. Oh no, it's the objective that I'm on. You can't contest.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's this one. You're getting the 2-point objective.
Regardless,
and this unit's still gonna like.
It could just go backwards if I needed to.
Yeah, you're fine.
Which is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
For the sake of just having some fun dice rolls at this point.
Let's see what the Yoroni can do. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is they haven't. Yeah, they charged into them earlier. Yeah. So
I spend 1 command point to activate smoke screen. So you're -1.
So they got +1 impact, +1 brutal impact.
Okay.
So they normally have 2 impact each for both the Tengu and the Onis. So they each have 3 now. What's his name has 3, so it goes up to 4.
Silly, what's his name?
So we're going to start with them. We're looking at 3s.
Okay, there you go.
So 2, 4, 6 at brutal impact 1.
So I go to defenses of 2. I'm hardened 1 though, so I go to defensive 3s.
Hey,
sure.
That was good.
Hell yeah! Only take. You resolved. I'm sorry.
1 resolve.
Well, that one's gonna go through.
Okay. And then I have a clash of 4 on my demo. Just 2. Brutal impact 1.
So 3s. We'll take those.
Okay.
Well, to block those, I guess. I mean,
Okay, so 5.
get parried,
And
nerd.
then, so this is the Onis because they have a different amount of attacks. No.
It doesn't matter.
No, it actually doesn't matter. They all have Clash 3.
They're gonna fail.
Which goes up to Clash 4 because of Inspire. So this is everything but the character.
I'm wearing full plate, so there's kind of a
Well-
problem. Like, yeah, but I'm wearing full plate.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, cleave 2.
So I have ones.
You know what? I actually forgot.
Twos because hardened.
You know, I forgot the bird had the special thing, but it doesn't matter. When it rolls, it like
A special thing.
it
Doesn't it explode?
it explodes, but it doesn't matter. It's fine.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, it has flawless strikes. Ones counts your defense as 0. I don't remember how many ones I rolled, so it doesn't matter. That's why you roll them separately with this, but
So they do take 8 damage, but they all run away before they die.
It was like, no. And the character's like, where did my men go?
Yeah,
We were locked in arms, having a good time.
Yeah, right. And he's like, "Dude, we got this, bro." Yeah, he's gone.
They'll move
Yeah.
back. That's it, I think. So that just scores me another 3 points, putting me up to 14, and you get another 2 at 12.
Yeah.
So 14-12.
12.
That is round 8.
I
Or,
don't
I'm sorry,
blame
7.
you.
Round 7.
I don't blame you if you concede from there. It's okay.
I'm just gonna, I concede.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough for you right
I've
now.
lost too many.
Too many.
I've lost a total of 9.
Anyways, that was a fun game.
That was
cool.
fun.
Yeah. There, as always, Conquest, plays out 3, 4, 5. That's when the game kind of actually happens, I think.
Yeah.
Those bird archers are, they surprised me the first game we played. They surprised me more this game. They just clap.
And you unfortunately
You got
had
a lot
some bad
of
rolls
there,
to try to kill them.
But they're medium, right? So you can't come up quickly, but you were here.
But turn 1
when
or
you
turn
needed
2,
to be,
I'm on
right?
the objective.
You're on the objective.
Yeah.
You're shooting because you're within range. That's a great unit. I really like the Yoroni. They're really cool. Not my army, not one I'd want to pick up and paint, but the all brute makes it, I think, a really accessible army, right? You've been cranking it out. You've been working really hard painting them all. But realistically, in the grand scheme of things, overall, I don't think that's difficult to paint. You know what I mean?
No.
Right? It's 18.
But pretty simple.
It's 18.
I did all speed paints and contrast.
It's 18 dudes, right? Whereas 72 dudes took me.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
Which I have to do with my Emperor's Children, actually. I have 80 models.
Yeah, you have a lot there, yeah. That's a project, right? And this is a project as well, but I think a good starting place for someone new to the hobby or new to the game.
And the rules are relatively simple.
They're interesting,
Yeah.
right? This is something I complain about with 40K a lot, is the list building is kind of gone from it, I feel. List building isn't really an aspect to 40K anymore to me. It's what's good, you bring what's good, it can all go in anyways because it doesn't matter. This is part of why I like Conquest, because list building is still part of the game. Yoroni specifically have such a cool list building mechanic with how you can mix and match stuff. There's infinite ways you can build your army. So you can really build your army, and I think that's super cool. So.
Yeah. No, I really love them.
Yeah.
I want more, and the rest of them are coming out at the end of this month, and then we'll have more in June, which they're really pumping them out compared to some of the other armies.
Yeah.
And the only thing they won't have up in June is the Shikigami, the little swarm unit.
Yeah.
I think
You're getting the origami warriors, right?
Yes, I will get multiple.
And those are super neat. That's another one where when I see the 3D model previews, I'm like, but I think in person they're gonna look really cool and they're gonna fit in well.
Yeah, absolutely. And all of them have their own unique style, which is one of the things I wanted to try to do.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy with them. It was a really fun game.
They look
it was
great.
still close.
I love the basing you did on them. They look
thank
great.
you.
So
yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit more pretty than I typically
they're
would
pretty.
do.
Yeah, they are
so,
pretty.
thank you, Kyle. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Patrick.
always coming out to play.
Appreciate you having me. It's always fun to play.
Absolutely. So we'll have some more Conquest in the future.
Yeah.
Some more Yoroni. Some more Sorcerer Kings that might be coming.
We'll
some
get
City
there.
States.
We're working on it. Yeah.
Those are the next 2 armies that I know will be coming soon, especially City States.
Yeah.
Probably facing off against Yoroni again, because nice new thing. It's what I have painted. But if you guys enjoyed this content and you want to see more like it, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. We're almost up to 2,000 subscribers now, which is awesome to see. Thank you guys for all the views and all the shares, and thank you to Tabletop Titans for sponsoring. We'll have all their information in the description below, so check out all their terrain, their dice, which work really well for Conquest, so get some. And until next time, I'm Patrick at Battlegrounds Game Center.
I'm Kyle at Battlegrounds Game Center.
Sayonara.